Yes, sir. Listen, fellas, the black man cannot rock with super liberal females in this era. Not now, not ever. Period, point blank. These women support grown men wearing dresses. So is that the type of agendas that you want to teach to your children, to the youth in your family? Exactly. If you know that you stand firm on your principles and morals, who gives a shit if these goofy little females want to call you homophobic? Oh, you're not comfortable in your skin. Oh, you must hate yourself. Oh, all of that goofy shit, all of those shaming tactics won't work, and let them die alone. All of these agendas, all of this chaos and confusion that they do to themselves is killing them slowly. They want to support the alternative lifestyle, all of this super liberal bullshit, and they want you to get down with the party, go along to get along. They want you to be that black man, the token black man that support all this goofy shit. You got no problem hanging around homosexuals and whatnot, going to the bar to grab a drink. Get the fuck out of here. These modern females right here, they get washed up, and then they want to talk about all of this goofy shit just so they can have a quote unquote platform. And then when black men try to stand up for themselves, saying this shit ain't cool, that shit is whack, oh, you're homophobic, misogynistic, all of these ists and the isms they're gonna throw at you because they want you to conform to what this society is pushing. They know that you're the most to resist from this bullshit because it's not in you. These females support this bullshit and then wonder why they are depressed at the end of the night, bro. They're throwing up those fake ass selfies on the internet. It's all a facade. Escaping reality because they're depressed, popping themselves to sleep, popping antidepressants day by day. And they try to put up these selfies to run from reality. Brothers gotta tread lightly. You gotta be aware who's around the females that you're dealing with. Who are their friends? What the hell do they support? Because if they support a grown black man in a dress, what does that say about the female you're dealing with, bro? Is she a pansexual? Does she like girls? Is she masculine? Does she want you to be one of these metrosexual men that's getting their nails painted like Dwayne Wade and shit like that? Dudes got to understand in this era, they're going to find out quicker than they ever thought. All vagina ain't good vagina. Not to digress, let's get into this though. They're talking about Fashion Week because I guess rocking a dress is fashionable now. Now, you know, if you're a black man and you on the internet and all these women talking this bullshit, if you don't got to go back and forth with them. But we need more dudes to stand up and let these girls know that this is some straight bullshit. And if they want to support all that homosexual lifestyle and whatnot, let them go. They're all cast-offs. No other way to put it.
This you did. You came to that.
I went to the one with you,
like
but all the men were there for the men.
We went to.
They were not there for me.
This is true.
The men that were like, "Oh, I love your outfit." It wasn't giving like, "Damn, I'd fuck." It was giving like, "Oh, yes, I'd
wear that. Sis, let me borrow it."
Which, by the way, is actually a great compliment. I always feel good when a gay man gives a compliment.
Same. For
sure.
I always do.
Same.
I feel like gay men they're not as quick.
So not only are they just going to pander to their guest because obviously he's a homosexual, they're going to just sit there and tell their audience that they accept a compliment from a gay man more than a straight man. Meanwhile, they are trying to have a relationship with straight men, predominantly black men. What are they telling you? This woman right here in the middle is 35 and she wonder why she's single. These women are pushing this bullshit and they want men to conform. Because they've been used to dealing with simps that'll be like, yes, please, baby, baby, please, baby, please. All of that goofy shit. And then they wonder why.
They're not as quick to lie to try to get your attention. They will really, if they give you a compliment.
So you're going to take advice. You're going to take a compliment from somebody who is confused in their nature and you don't know if they're lying or not. You got somebody who basically likes the same sex that doesn't know right from wrong, and they're giving you a compliment and you take that better than somebody who's basically straight, who knows this sex. Does this make any sense, fellas? This is the mentality of these females in this era, bro. That's why majority of them are not wife material, bro. There's just something to smash on a slow Saturday.
Gay men and women. I'll take a compliment all day.
Yes.
Which is crazy because, yes, we date straight men, but...
Yo, go back. Shorty on the left just said gay men and women. She's just letting you know right now she's a pansexual, and you could tell by looking at her. No disrespect. Blonde hair, hyper blonde hair, tatted up, skin left and right. Go on her gram, the ass is out.
Men and women. I'll take a compliment all day.
Yes.
Which is crazy because, yes, we date straight men, but
that's also because a lot of
don't be given.
But a lot of straight men don't know how to give compliments.
Hell no. It'd be like, oh, I want to fuck you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Not a compliment.
Let's be honest. Who's really giving compliments like that? 2%? Of course, there's going to be a good amount of dudes that are definitely overly thirsty when they see your ass on the gram, and they're going to be like, yeah, I want to smash, because you're showing your ass. What type of energy are you giving, bruh? And who's really like, oh, I want to fuck? Who's seeing you on the stream like, oh, I want, like, come on, man. Ain't nobody talking like that anymore. Especially in this Me Too era.
You a bad bitch.
Gay men were out this
Damn, that ass
They
look
weren't
fat
the
in
ones
that
I was
dress.
looking for. They were a little too fashionable for me.
Oh, yeah.
I need a guy.
Okay.
And I was getting like the high fashion guys this week. It wasn't for me. They looked great.
That's the thing I think about Fashion Week is that people really come out and they throw everything that's their most high end on, and it's kind of annoying. It's
I think what people forget about Fashion Week is that you're supposed to take risk and go left with something.
Right.
Russell Westbrook wore a skirt.
Yeah.
Do you know what's crazy about that?
And the crazy
Everyone
thing is,
sent that to my DM.
I feel like he did Fashion Week the way Fashion Week was supposed to be done. But I think...
What the hell do you know? Of course you would say that he did fashion because you love seeing men looking real feminine, even though you talking about you love a guy. You like a guy, as if that makes it any different. My man, too much confusion going on in this conversation. Fellas got to understand what they're dealing with in this era, bro. More than most support this lifestyle are having conversations like this, sipping mimosas on a Sunday with homosexuals talking about Russell Westbrook did Fashion Week. He did that.
Because everybody just goes to a high-end designer store and buys the fucking mannequin and think, oh, this is fashion because it's Gucci or it's Dior. That's not the case. He actually took a risk as a masculine basketball player and wore it. And now he's getting like all these like masculine dudes coming like, oh, you're gay. Like, what y'all don't realize, that man is from LA and he will whoop your ass.
I've always thought that.
He's a certified fighter.
Like Russell is a real one.
Nigga.
You gotta be careful. Like
he's not somebody to play with, but I think he did fashion.
Apparently people are playing with him. Let's be honest and let's be real. Got this man wearing a dress for quote unquote Fashion Week. You can miss me with the bullshit. And a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, humiliation, ritual and shit. Bro, in this era, a good amount of these dudes are not humiliated to throw on a dress. And that's sad. This dude is supposed to be a figure for your children. All of this homosexual shit is a Trojan horse for pedophilia, and people do not even see it. It's unraveling before their eyes, but the blind ain't going to be able to see. They're going to think that you're ignorant. They're going to call you a homophobe when you're trying to tell them the truth. You're a conspiracy theorist. All of this goofy shit. They got transgenders reading children's books at libraries. They think this shit is far-fetched, though, because they're worried about reality TV and this fucking milk crate challenge. Russell Westbrook has so many fanatics that are under the age of 13 years old. What do you think they're going to see when they see that man wearing a fucking dress? Just like the episode in the Boondocks where Thugalicious is rocking a purse. And so many dudes are rocking fanny packs and purses nowadays. Who gives a shit if it's Louis Vuitton? That shit is a purse. Don't tell me that it's a man purse. Don't tell me that your pants are too fucking tight for you to have your debit card and cash inside. Miss me with this bullshit, all that metrosexual shit, the gender blurring, these, not to digress, man. That's for another video.
Fashion Week was supposed to do.
Kid Cudi also was spotted out in a skirt as well.
I love him.
And I believe Jadena was in a dress. So I mean, a lot of the men this week wore skirts, and we actually got into this on another episode about men wearing skirts. It's just like, let people wear what the fuck they want to wear.
It's not a gay thing because I'm a gay man and I wouldn't wear a skirt personally, but I just think that this for Fashion Week worked.
Right.
I don't think Russell's just wearing dresses on a regular day.
No.
It's Fashion Week. he got the press that he was supposed to get.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But also, I wouldn't mind men wearing skirts because that's easier access for
All
me.
right.
I'm just saying, easy access. I love it. I'm here for it. Maybe not, like you said, maybe not an everyday thing, but for an event, why not?
For
Have fun.
Fashion Week, where you're
Have
supposed
fun.
to get spotlighted and seen, like, he did it. And I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't see too much press about anyone this week. Like, I don't think Fashion Week's not what it used to be back in the days when it was Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week.
Right.
I think
but you also have baby mamas of rappers sitting front row. I think that that's so different from like.
All right, that pretty much sums that up. Just like I said, fellas, you're dealing with these super liberal females, and yes, a good amount, more than most. Majority of them are going to be looking bad on the gram because majority of them are just something to smash. They're not wife materials if they're supporting the alternative lifestyle. How can you create communities if everybody's sleeping with the same sex? Does that make any fucking sense? And then they want to talk about dudes who are quote unquote role models. Remember that. These are quote unquote role models wearing sheer skirts on the fucking curbside while traffic is going on. Meanwhile, he has fanatics that are under the age of 12 years old. Now this whole goofy ass agenda is going to trickle down to the kids to where they're going to be like Riley in the Boondocks popping up with a damn skirt because they want to be Russell Westbrook. Like I said, tread lightly with these females. You go ahead and smash if you want, but don't slip up and have a baby with the broad. That's on you. I'm out.